wow. This is season 2, episode 12. We're getting down to the wire, okay? So, first of all, there is no Jersey Shore fan vacation today. I just wanted to film this and, like, that's it, okay? So, we're just going to start with the beginning and I may add some stuff in. I did put down here I was going to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, but we'll save that one for another one. I know I keep putting them off. And putting them off, but y'all know it is what it is. So first of all, the Hills. So the Hills finally got canceled. The Hills New Beginnings. I am so happy because, like, I mean, I didn't really care that Lauren wasn't in there, but it's like y'all is making up trouble, making up drama. Heidi and what's her face are not friends no more. Audrina. It's like, here it is right here. It's all over everywhere. Like, it just didn't make it, okay? It's like Jersey Shore Fan Vacation's on their 5th season, and y'all could even make it to 3. Like, that's really sad. Like, will not be returning for a 3rd season. Kristen Cavallari also made an appearance. You can watch the show on Paramount Plus and Hulu, okay? The challenging part was not being able to have other people that are in our lives on the show. It was just to cast a lot of time, which created a lot of conflict. We were always around the same people, same group of people. Something's bound to go down. And, like, it just basically, it didn't make it. What is this? Christmas tree. What the heck? But it just didn't make it. And, like, I did review it a few times here and there, but it just wasn't it for me. Like, I know reality TV has a lot of fakeness to it, but this reboot has some for real fakeness to it to me. Like, why was Misha Barton in the 1st season anyway? Like, she was the actress from the OC. Like, why are you on here? And then, you know, that Pamela Anderson's son, like, why was he on there? And, like, it just wasn't the same show that I grew up with. Because when it came out the first time, I was a teenager. I got some of the seasons on DVD. I've read Lauren Conrad's books, have her jewelry, stuff like that. Like, that's what I grew up with. This reboot was certainly at its best and at its worst. Crap. So, bye-bye, Hills New Beginnings. Bye-bye. Don't come back ever, ever, ever again on TV. Because we just don't want you here, okay? Andre Leon Talley. So, as y'all know, I have been recapping to my thoughts about the contestants. But actually, one of the judges, Andre Leon Talley, passed away. Some people are saying a heart attack. Some people saying undisclosed. I was like, crushing. Because, like, we're losing so many people this year. And the year hasn't even... We still in January, people. And January has felt like the longest month ever. Like, I'd say for me, January and April are going to be hard. But the rest of the months are straight. But, like, it's just... It's sad, you know. It's sad. Pastor Todd. So, we got to dig into this deeper. So... Pastor Todd, he's, of course, a pastor. He talks about relationship stuff. But I just have this to say. We are in the times of COVID. I get that you were trying to teach something in your sermon, but did you have to use spit? You could have used water. Like, seriously. It says, Pastor Michael Todd spit in his hand and cupped it there for 2 minutes as he continued to preach. Todd held it as he finished telling his Tulsa church he had rubbed his own saliva on the blind man's eyes to miraculously give him sight. Me and myself, y'all know that I love God and all that, but here's where I draw the line, because, like, we're in a time of COVID. We don't need to be swapping saliva. We don't need to be putting saliva on people. Maybe in a different time. Or use something else. Like, use water or something like that. Because, like, to me, I might get some hate for this, but I don't know. But to me, that seems a little unsanitary, if y'all get what I'm saying. It's like, I love Jesus much as the next person, but there got to be a different way for you to tell a sermon and still keep people safe. You know, I'm just saying my little cup of tea. Okay. Real Housewives of Johannesburg. So, if y'all didn't know, they put 3 of the international versions on Discovery Plus. They put Melbourne, Cheshire, and Johannesburg. I don't really have any favorites yet, but I'm so ready for Crystal to go. You know, I don't really like her. I'm ready for her to go. I don't know. But maybe I'll have more to say because Discovery Plus only has 2 seasons. Maybe that one just came out. I don't know. But they're all a little bougie in their own ways. Someone's a vegan, and like at the wedding, she asks like, "Oh, can y'all change the can you accommodate the menu for me? Like, I get it. People have their own health choices. Like, y'all know me. I eat meat, whatever. Sometimes I'll try to eat, like, you know, like a vegetarian for a moment. But mostly, I eat meat. And I understand everybody has their health choices. But if somebody just can't accommodate you, maybe you just need to bring your own food. I'm just saying. Okay. Always feel like I'm in a rush. Like, I feel like the days are just passing me by. You know, I'm trying to catch up, trying to do things, whether it's social media stuff, real life stuff. Like, shoot, I was supposed to be finishing a book, and I still, like, I like to write my books on paper, okay? Then I transport them to the computer. So I'm trying to find a book that I was writing the book in, and, you know, so I could, like, keep moving forward. And I always feel like there's just, we have 24 hours in a day, and for the sort of course, some of that time we got to spend sleeping. And I just feel like there isn't enough time for us. Like, there needs to be more time. The Circle. Okay, so y'all remember I talked about The Circle. I talked about The Circle last year. And Sammie. Okay, I said I liked Sammie. Well, guess what? Sammie's about to be a mommy. She's pregnant. Yeah, so happy for her. Moving on. How I Met Your Father. Okay, so let's talk about How I Met Your Father real quick. I gotta say it like that because, yeah. So, again, I grew up watching How I Met Your Mother. I loved all the characters, loved all the seasons, except for season 9. 9, where Robin and Barney are supposed to be getting married. And like the whole season is stretched out for 3 days. That was the worst season that they ever had. Ever. If I ever do a worst to best, that probably gonna be right up there, like number 1. Like, I never put a last season first, but that season. Okay, so like How I Met Your Mother, they had so many funny moments. Like, Barney had the best lines, in my opinion. He was like legendary. He had these own long lines with that. Ted with his architect. Lily with her art. Marsha with his lawyerness. And let me see, what's her face? Robin with the anchoring, with the new stuff. And like, that was good. That was everything. Now, let's talk about How I Met Your Father, okay? So, this one, Hilary Duff had got some crappy lines, okay? One line she had got, it did not make me laugh. It was, what was it? It was about her phone. And she said, "Oh, my phone's belly is empty. I need to fill." Who wrote that? That was a terrible joke, okay? Because I had put a clip up on TikTok. If y'all not following me, go follow. Check that out. Help me get to 15. And people in the comments were saying, like, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I'm also putting the reviews on there as well. I wanted to try it out just to give it a try. But enough about that. So this clip has gotten 45,000 views so far. But somebody said very iCarly humor. I personally think it was more comfortable hearing the cuss words out of Hilary Duff's mouth instead of Miranda Cosgrove, because like it just didn't sound right coming out of her mouth, you know. And what was I gonna say? Some people said that, oh, this is like the Lizzie McGuire reboot. By the way, I'm not really gotten into that show good. Maybe that'll be the next show I do clips of on TikTok. But they were saying like, oh, because, you know, got Hilary Duff, and, you know, this definitely for millennials and millennials only, because I'm a millennial, okay, was born in the 90s, and I guess it's fitting. Like, there's a lot of millennials that love the show. I am a How I Met Your Mother fan, but I'm not going to sit up here and say How I Met Your Father is the best thing since sliced bread. No, there's some things they need to work on, mainly just the writing. The cast is good. Like, you got Christopher Lowell, and you don't know him, Veronica Mars, Private Practice. You got Francia Reza. You got her from Bring It On. You got her from Secret Life of American Teenager. Love that show. Love it. And you got her from Grownish and so many other things. And, of course, you got Hilary Duff from, like, Lizzie McGuire, Cadet Kelly. You got her from youngish, I forget, younger. And now this show is like, the cast is good. It's just, they just need to work on the writing. That's it. Because the first episode, and why are we seeing Kim Cattrall so much? When Bob Saget was like the older dad, we didn't see him like that. Like, I understand they were trying to do something different, and there are like little parallels, but it's not, if you are like a big diehard How I Met Your Mother fan and the show ain't it, just don't watch it. But yeah. The next one, Arthur. Okay, so y'all know that Arthur's finally ending. Sometimes I like to watch episodes on Prime. Like I'm not grown up. Okay, like I'll go back and watch stuff from my childhood. But I didn't know that the show. Cause I had stopped watching it after a while. Like I didn't know that the show was still on. I think on February 21st, it's going to be their last episode ever. They said it's going to be a fast forward, so we get to see Muffy, DW, Francine, Arthur, Buster, and all like a fast forward grown up episode. So I'm not reviewing that, but I am going to watch it. Hopefully that's what the episode is, because that's what I saw on TikTok. Could have been rumor, I don't know. But if that's what it is, I'm so hyped to watch it, okay? Like, you gotta send Arthur off good, because I used to love to watch that show when I was a kid. You gotta send it off good. Let me see. What else? Am I an influencer? So, on TikTok, I'm almost on 15K. So like, nano influencers. So, like, for example, like, I only have, like, 858 subscribers, right? So, I would be considered a nano influencer. Now, on TikTok, on the other hand, it's different. I'm a micro influencer because I do have almost 15K, you know. But do I actually consider myself an influencer? No. Like, I know on TikTok, I like to entertain. Like, me, myself, I like to entertain. I like to entertain and educate. If I'm not having fun doing this stuff, then there is no point in me doing it. That's what I say. Like, for right now, yes, it is a hobby. Would I like them to turn into, like, a job or something? Yes, I would. Do I think it's going to get there? Probably not, because I wanted that with YouTube. On March, it would be my 7th year on YouTube. And guess what? I still have not hit 1K. Like, do I think I'm ever going to hit it? No. Maybe not on this channel. Maybe on another one, but not this one. Because, like, it's just not cutting it, you know. And in order to be an influencer, I see what these people do to other people. It's like, have y'all even heard, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but like, you have to promote a brand. I thought you could just promote a brand. That's it. No, you got to promote the brand. You got to sign a contract. Like, you know those people who, like, for example, Fashion Nova. You always see the same people, like, showing all these Fashion Nova stuff, and then they all do all these hauls. They're in a contract to do that, like, and they have to keep showing it, and like, there's a certain number of posts that they have to do. It's like, that sounds like hard work. And then when people do meetups, I don't know if I would ever do a meetup, to be honest, because, like, first of all, I got this asked just once from a friend. She asked me, how are you so confident in front of the camera? I pretend like nobody's watching. Like, let's say nobody wanted to watch this video. I pretend that I'm the only audience that there is, you know? Because if I really think about it, like, oh, this person's watching me, that person's watching me, I'm going to start freaking out. Because, like, it's just, like, it's just too much. But I think in order to be an influencer, you got to do it right, okay? You got to do it right. You can't be up here being fake. I just say that you need to be your most genuine of selves. Because, yeah, there's okay to, like, sometimes on TikTok, I don't know if y'all know this, I do like a little exaggerated, just a little bit exaggerated version of myself, but it's still the real me, like on here. There was a point where I was like, being a little standoffish, but like, this is the real me. What you see is what you get. I curse, I do this, I do that. Like, it is what you see is what you'll get, period. It's like, it's what you see is what you're going to get. I don't know why I'm stumbling. That's what you're going to get. Okay. So, yeah, just, if you really want to be an influencer, you really want to be in this world, the social media world, do it wisely, be yourself. I know some people are going to say, like, why should you be yourself? Like, maybe yourself isn't good enough. Maybe not. But at least you could say that you didn't sell yourself out, that you didn't put on a persona, put on an ego just to be heard. Like, no, let's just not do that. Okay, next topic. Being genuine on social media, that goes hand in hand with the other one. I think this, I was talking about this with another friend, because, you know, Yeah, but being on social media is not easy. You will get haters, you will get trolls, you will get all those things. And like I say that you can get by a lot more if you just be yourself. Yeah, maybe some people may not like it, which is okay because we're not on this earth to please people. Okay. If we're happy with what we're doing, that's all that should matter. Okay. If somebody else isn't happy with what you're doing, well, poo poo on them, poo poo on soup for them. Like it just, you gotta make sure that you're happy doing what you're doing. If you're not, just take a step back and really like think about it. That's what I did with YouTube. Like, am I not happy with some of the content? Yeah, but I want to be inspired to post. Like I'm always inspired to post on TikTok. Like there's always something I could do on there. But on here, like sometimes it is a struggle and you just need to be genuine. Now, this Pica Pica situation. So I was following like I know I'm not their demographic, but like I was following their page. And if you try to look for it, it's gone. Like there's this YouTuber I watch. Her name is Makeup by Pita or Lupita or whatever, and like she every time you watch her story, she's promoting this Pica 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 Pica. Like the candy look good. Like I love Mexican candy, but it's like yeah, this all over TikTok. This girl called Must Be Cindy. She said that this one influencer for her birthday that she got this stuff and she didn't get nothing. She made them like $200,000 and like she just didn't get anything. But that's really sad. They deactivated their page, so maybe they're done selling stuff. Let's see if their website is still up. Like, let's try that. Because I did take a gander at their website. Wait, that's not it. But that do look good, though. Y'all see that? Let me see. Okay, so the website's still up. Like, let's take a gander. Like, they got a $48 Valentine's box. It does look good. They got Mama Bear, 8-ounce punch straw enchiladas, peach rings enchiladas, strawberry chamoy rim dip, and original chamoy. I love using chamoy on like fruits and stuff, so I know what that is. And like basically these are like the little influencers that they have, and I guess they got themselves in some sort of trouble. But yeah, I hope this was long enough. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, like, whatever you're gonna do, whatever, my jingle, and I will see you in the next Tingle Viggle video. Bye.
Wet ass pussy, I'm talking wop, 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 that's some wet ass pussy.